my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholics Kits design team layout. Now this layout is featuring the super gorgeous collection from Maggie Holmes that is called Round Trip. It also has in the mixed media collection or kit the super beautiful metallic paste by Vicky Bouton, and I've pulled out the two we got the other month as well. So I've started off with Pumpkin Spice. As you can see, this gorgeous sort of bronze color, I almost want to say. It's not even quite that orange. It's absolutely more bronze than orange, and it's beautiful. So that was from last month's kit. And then I'm going into Spearmint. This one is from this month's kit. I have mixed them up a little bit. And it is just a beautiful color, this Spearmint. Absolutely stunning. And then I am getting out Iceberry. That is from last month's kit. And it is a deeper sort of blue navy color. And it is gorgeous. Now, all of these colors work so beautifully with the round trip. Sorry, got the name of my collection mixed up. But the Round Trip collection. The bronze is kind of pulling in those yellowy mustard colours that are definitely featured in the collection. That beautiful Spearmint is a perfect match to the colour of the thickers that we had this month. And that Iceberry is definitely that sort of navy blue colour that's featured throughout the kit, which is also in our thickers. And this last gorgeous pink colour, which is called Bubblegum, is also highly featured in the kit as well. So just beautiful, beautiful colours. And because they are that metallic as well, they've got that absolutely gorgeous shine to them. I'm just using my own Novu kind of spatula brush. Just spatula. It's a silicone spatula to put them on with. Now I've let that well and truly dry, and I'm coming back with the exact same colours, and I'm going in on top with the beautiful butterfly stencil that came in our mixed media kit as well this month. And again, that's a Vicky Bouton stencil in those gorgeous pack of 3 stencils that she creates. I absolutely adore those stencils. They are divine. And you can see I'm just going across kind of in the middle section with that matching colour on top, so it's sort of tone on tone here. And what I'm hoping, I haven't tested this out, but I'm hoping that when this dries, that colour will be a little bit more intense, and it'll also be, obviously that'll have a raised edge to it and a little bit of texture, and I'm hoping that those gorgeous butterflies will just kind of subtly blend into the background of the page. Just layering those up. In between, I'm just wiping my spatula on a tissue. You could absolutely use a wet one. Tissues were handier, and I was being lazy, so I didn't go and grab a wet one. I just used a tissue. I didn't leave this dry. I probably would have normally, but also lazy. I was wanting to be quick. I did go and wash my stencil after these 2 colours, and then I'm going to come on in, and absolutely you could wipe it down with a wet one as well, but I just washed it under the tap. And then I'm going to come in with my last 2 colours, but my light green is not dry yet. My Spearmint is not dry yet, so I am trying to be careful not to smush it and smudge it. I would have loved to wait for it to dry, but time poor. I just wanted to be creating. I didn't hit it with the heat gun either because I was trying to avoid warping the page as much as possible. So yep, coming on through with my last 2 colours. I adore that Iceberry. I think that is such a beautiful colour. Look, to be honest, they're all a beautiful colour. I don't think I can pick a favourite. They're just stunning. I really love them, and they're so easy to work with. And they look like tiny jars, but honestly, I hardly used any product at all. Like, these will last so long. They're just amazing. So once I have put on that, I'm loving how that is looking. I mean, look at that in the camera. It looks so good. I am going to leave that to dry. If I wanted to do another set of butterflies sort of further on the left-hand side of the page, I'd definitely leave that to dry and do those later, because I certainly wouldn't want to smudge what I've already done. But I'm leaving it just as it is because I knew I was going to put my photos on top and just wasn't going to bother putting any more over that side. Then I've pulled all of the flower or floral ephemera out of the die pack, and I'm popping those up on foam just around the down along the right hand side of the photo, just sort of making a border in between where the mixed media starts and where the photos are, and just popping all those on. It is covering up quite a bit of that beautiful mixed media, but I really love the way this looks all together, so it was still worth it. Popping all that. I actually put this one here because I thought it was my last floral piece, and I didn't love having the two yellow flowers right next to each other, but then I found one more, which is pink, so I am going to swap those over, put the yellow one closer up the top and pop the pink one in there, which is better. There we go. And then my title, I am using that die cut word together that you can see over on the right hand side, but that, to me, that wasn't really popping enough on the page, just having a single word together. I really needed a bit more to go with it. So I pulled out the thickers you can see beside me on the left. I've got my arm on top of them at the moment. They are a Rosie Studio little puffy sticker, and I am very much up to the time of playing Scrabble. I still have heaps of letters left, but they're all the tricky ones like J, K, and M and that kind of thing. Basically no vowels. Can I buy a vowel, please? So definitely trying to think of, it was more about coming up with small words that I could put into a sentence as opposed to one big word, especially because I needed it to make sense with the word together. I really wanted to keep that word together, and so I could come up with some really great long words, but they made zero sense next to the word together. So I've just gone with photos of us together, which I think is super cute. I think that totally works. Putting on my last two little butterflies, and then I go and dig around my stash and pull out a bunch of Pink Fresh Studio enamel dots. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I find that Pink Fresh Studio really delivers on their enamel dots. They've got a really gorgeous variety of colors as well in each pack, as well as a variety of sizes. So I just pulled out the top two that were easy to find, which is from the Keeping It Real collection and the Let's Stay Home collection. And I just dug around for the ones that really matched those metallic colors the best. That's what I was going for, the closest match to the metallic colors. I'm just adding those on. Sorry, that was me moving my thickers away. Just adding those on sort of around my clusters and around my florals, just to try and just add a little bit of pop of more color to the layout. But I'm still feeling like it's missing something. I pop on my gold Heidi Swap Color Shine. No, it's not. It's my gold Jen Hatfield. I pop that on and let that dry, but still spend this whole time pondering something is just not quite right with the layout. Something's still lacking just a little bit, and I can't figure out what it is. So I actually come back later after it's all dried, and I'm going to go ahead and matte my entire layout in a black matte. I'm hoping this doesn't ruin the softness. I'm hoping this just perks it up just the way I want it to. Now, quite often when I matte a project, I just take sort of a large section off the side and a large section off the bottom of my paper. But in that particular case, because of the way I'd done the mixed media, I still wanted the mixed media to feel sort of centered around the page. So I took a teeny bit off each side. You can see I gutted my black paper so I can use that again on another project. Stay tuned, it will come out again soon. And then I'm going to matte this on here, and I think already that is helping. It's popping the thickers and the title off the page a little bit more. Katie is also wearing black, so that sort of ties in together. And it's also helping that mixed media pop off the page a little bit as well. I am going to pop on a little bit of black splatters, so all that black looks intentional. And then there's also that concept of being in threes. You could technically say fours if you look at the photo, but if you just look at what I have added, I've got my splatters, I've got my thickers, and I've got my border. And now I'm happy with it, and I'm going to call it done. I hope you have enjoyed watching this process. I hope I've inspired you to pull out some mixed media and get in there and give that a go. I think this is a really beautiful effect in the background of a page, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. And I can't wait to share my next layout with you guys coming up soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.